Stretching across the east of England, Lincolnshire is a county of quiet majesty and unexpected variety. It is England's second largest county by area, yet often one of its most overlooked, lying between the Humber in the north and the Wash in the south. Its landscapes are shaped by contrasts. The fertile flatlands of the Fens, the rolling beauty of the Lincolnshire Wolds, the broad skies of the marshes and coasts, and historic towns that have witnessed centuries of change. At its heart lies the city of Lincoln, once a major Roman settlement and later a medieval centre of power. Its cathedral was for centuries the tallest building in the world, while the castle still houses one of the 4 surviving copies of Magna Carta. Narrow cobbled streets such as Steep Hill connect this ancient core with vibrant modern quarters, blending heritage with present-day life. Beyond Lincoln, the county reveals a rich patchwork of experiences. Market towns like Stamford, Louth, and Alford preserve traditional rhythms of English life, while Boston tells a transatlantic story through its links to the pilgrims who would sail to the New World. The stately homes of Burghley, Belton, and Gainsborough showcase centuries of aristocratic ambition, their architecture matched by landscaped parks and gardens. On the coast, the county offers both tradition and wildness. Resorts like Skegness and Mablethorpe recall the golden age of the English seaside, while nature reserves such as Gibraltar Point and Donna Nook provide sanctuaries for wildlife, from migrating birds to grey seals. Lincolnshire is therefore a county of many faces, deeply historic, proudly agricultural, rich in cultural heritage, and shaped by its wide horizons. It rewards slow exploration, offering both quiet beauty and monumental stories that have shaped England and beyond. If you like this video, why not support our channel with a like, a comment, or a subscription? Thank you. Few towns in England are as perfectly preserved as Stamford, widely regarded as the country's finest Georgian stone town. Its honey-coloured limestone buildings, cobbled alleys, and graceful churches have earned it both conservation status and a reputation as a living film set, often used in period dramas. Stamford grew wealthy from the wool trade, but its true golden age came in the 18th century, when the coaching routes between London and the north transformed it into a bustling hub. Many of its elegant inns and townhouses survive, giving the town an air of refined continuity. St. Martin's, All Saints, and St. Mary's churches stand proudly over the streets, while the meandering River Welland adds a touch of natural beauty. The town also boasts a vibrant cultural scene. Its historic Stamford Arts Centre offers theatre, cinema, and galleries, while the cobbled Broad Street hosts lively markets. The surrounding countryside, dotted with stately homes and rolling farmland, adds to its charm. Stamford's blend of history, elegance, and community spirit make it a town of enduring appeal, widely seen as one of England's architectural jewels. In the fertile fens of South Holland lies Spalding, long celebrated as the heart of Britain's bulb-growing industry. For much of the 20th century, its fields bloomed in dazzling stripes of tulips and daffodils, attracting tourists from across the country. Though large-scale flower tourism has declined, Spalding's legacy remains visible in its festivals, gardens, and heritage trails. The Ayscoffey Hall Museum and Gardens tell the story of the town's growth, while the surrounding waterways recall its history as a market hub. Spalding is also known for its links to the River Welland and the fenland landscape, where flat horizons and vast skies create a unique sense of openness. Its blend of horticultural heritage and rural charm makes it a place of colour and history. On the eastern edge of the county, Skegness embodies the traditional British seaside holiday. With its golden sands, lively promenade, and family attractions, it has been welcoming visitors since the late 19th century, when the railways first made coastal leisure accessible. The resort's famous Jolly Fisherman mascot and Skegness is so bracing slogan reflect its enduring charm. Amusement arcades, donkey rides, and fish and chip shops recall classic seaside traditions, while modern aquariums and leisure parks add new appeal. Further along the coast, resorts such as Ingoldsmells, Mablethorpe, and Sutton-on-Sea continue the theme, though Skegness remains the undisputed hub. What makes this coastline special is its combination of fun, nostalgia, and openness. The vast skies and breezy air lend Skegness a freshness that has kept generations returning. North of Skegness lies Mablethorpe, a much-loved seaside town with a family-friendly atmosphere. Its long sandy beach stretches for miles, backed by dunes and dotted with colourful beach huts. Unlike larger resorts, Mablethorpe retains a traditional, small-town charm where donkey rides, arcades, and ice creams still define the summer holiday experience. A highlight is the Lincolnshire Coast Light Railway, one of the oldest narrow-gauge railways in the world, where visitors can ride vintage trains through the sand dunes. Nearby, Sutton-on-Sea offers a quieter alternative, with a genteel promenade, beach huts, and peaceful sands ideal for families and walkers seeking tranquility. Together, Mablethorpe and Sutton-on-Sea capture the essence of the English seaside, cheerful, nostalgic, and refreshingly unpretentious. In stark contrast to the flat Fens, the Lincolnshire Wolds rise gently across the northeast of the county, designated an area of outstanding natural beauty. Rolling hills, hidden valleys, and winding lanes create a landscape of quiet loveliness, dotted with farms, woodlands, and picturesque villages. The Wolds are ideal for walking and cycling, with trails such as the Viking Way offering panoramic views over the Humber and the Wash. Wildlife flourishes here, from skylarks singing above fields to hares darting across meadows. This is a landscape of subtle beauty rather than drama, but its tranquility is its strength. In the Wolds, time seems to move more slowly, offering visitors a glimpse of rural England at its most timeless. Grantham, a market town on the River Witham, is best known as the birthplace of Sir Isaac Newton, who grew up at nearby Woolsthorpe Manor. The town itself is steeped in history, with St. Wolfram's Church boasting one of the tallest spires of any English parish church. Just outside Grantham lies Belton House, often described as the perfect English country house. Built in the 1680s for Sir John Brownlow, it epitomizes the Restoration style with its symmetrical elegance. The interior combines opulent rooms with intimate spaces, while the grounds feature formal gardens, a boating lake, and expansive parkland. Belton is also famous for its deer park, where herds still roam freely, adding a sense of timeless grandeur. Today, managed by the National Trust, it is a place where heritage meets leisure, with children's adventure playgrounds alongside Baroque architecture. Together, Grantham and Belton offer a picture of Lincolnshire's contribution to science, architecture, and English life. Just south of Skegness lies Gibraltar Point, a stretch of unspoiled coast where dunes, salt marsh, and lagoons form a haven for wildlife. Managed by the Lincolnshire Wildlife Trust, it is internationally recognized for its bird life, attracting migratory species from across Europe and beyond. Visitors can explore trails through shifting sands and tidal flats, watching waders, wildfowl, and, at certain times, rare migrants. A modern visitor centre offers information, bird hides, and a cafe with sweeping views over the marshes. What sets Gibraltar Point apart is its atmosphere of solitude. Unlike busier resorts, it offers space for quiet reflection, where sea and sky merge in ever-changing patterns. It is a place of natural drama and serenity, showing a wilder side of Lincolnshire's coast. Gainsborough Old Hall is one of the best preserved medieval manor houses in England. Built in 1460, its timber-framed exterior and great hall offer a glimpse into the life of the nobility during the late Middle Ages. The hall's history is rich. It hosted Richard III and Henry VIII, linking it directly to the great dramas of the Tudor period. Later, it became associated with the separatists who would sail on the Mayflower, tying it to the Pilgrim Fathers story. Inside, visitors can explore the vast Great Hall, medieval kitchens, and winding staircases leading to atmospheric rooms. The imposing brick tower offers panoramic views over the town and River Trent. Gainsborough itself retains an industrial heritage, but the Old Hall is its jewel, standing as a testament to resilience and preservation. It is a building where centuries of politics, religion, and community life converge. Every autumn, the remote salt marshes of Donna Nook host one of Britain's most remarkable wildlife spectacles. Thousands of grey seals come ashore to give birth, transforming the beach into a nursery of pups and protective mothers. Designated viewing areas allow visitors to witness the colony without disturbing it. The sight and sound of hundreds of seals sprawled across the sand is unforgettable, offering an intimate connection with nature rarely seen so close to home. Outside the seal season, Donna Nook is a tranquil coastal reserve, popular with birdwatchers. But in November and December, it becomes one of Lincolnshire's most magical places, a reminder of the county's role as a refuge not just for people, but for wildlife too. On the southern edge of Lincolnshire lies Boston, a historic port town whose fortunes once rivaled those of London. In the Middle Ages, Boston was a thriving centre of the wool trade, exporting English fleece to Europe and importing goods from across the continent. Its prosperity is still reflected in its proud streets and, most of all, in its monumental church. St. Botolph's Church, known affectionately as the Stump, dominates the flat fenland landscape. With its soaring 272-foot tower, it is one of the tallest parish churches in England and can be seen for miles across the surrounding countryside. Built between the 14th and 16th centuries, the church embodies both the wealth and the devotion of the medieval town. Its interior is vast, light-filled, and intricately carved, rivaling many cathedrals in scale and splendor. Visitors who climb the tower are rewarded with panoramic views of the town, the fenlands, and, on a clear day, even the coast. Boston also has a remarkable transatlantic connection. In 1607, a group of separatists, later known as the Pilgrim Fathers, attempted to flee England from here in search of religious freedom. Though captured, some eventually made their way to America, where they helped found Plymouth Colony. This link is celebrated today with memorials and museums, reminding visitors of Boston's role in shaping the New World. Modern Boston remains a working market town, surrounded by fertile agricultural land that has earned the area the nickname the breadbasket of England. Its blend of medieval grandeur, international history, and rural character makes it one of Lincolnshire's most distinctive destinations. Just outside Stamford rises Burghley House, one of the greatest Elizabethan prodigy houses in England. Built by Sir William Cecil, Chief Minister to Queen Elizabeth I, it reflects the ambition and magnificence of the Tudor court. Burghley's facade is a vision of turrets, pinnacles, and grand proportions. Inside, the staterooms dazzle with elaborate ceilings, tapestries, and paintings. The Hell Staircase and Heaven Room, painted by Antonio Verrio, are masterpieces of Baroque decoration. Burghley is also home to an exceptional art collection spanning centuries. The estate's parkland, landscaped by Capability Brown, offers sweeping vistas and serene lakes. Its contemporary sculpture garden adds a modern contrast, with ever-changing installations among lawns and trees. Today, Burghley is not only a historic treasure, but also a cultural landmark, hosting the internationally renowned Burghley Horse Trials, a highlight of the equestrian calendar. It embodies grandeur, creativity, and a living tradition of excellence. Nestled at the edge of the Lincolnshire Wolds, Alford is a small market town with a rich tradition of crafts and heritage. Its crowning jewel is the Alford Manor House, a striking 17th century building and one of the largest thatched manor houses in England. Today, it serves as a museum, offering an intimate look into rural life across centuries, from Georgian parlours to Victorian kitchens. Alford is also celebrated for its strong craft community. The town hosts regular craft markets, fairs, and festivals, where artisans display everything from pottery to textiles. This creative spirit gives the town a unique vibrancy, setting it apart from other Lincolnshire destinations. With its blend of historic architecture, living traditions, and walled setting, Alford provides a charming window into both the past and present of rural Lincolnshire. Few places in England capture the sweep of history as vividly as Lincoln, where medieval grandeur crowns a Roman foundation. Rising high above the flat Lincolnshire plains, the city is dominated by its twin monuments, Lincoln Cathedral and Lincoln Castle, standing almost side by side on the historic hilltop. Cathedral, begun in 1072, is one of Europe's great thick buildings. For nearly 250 years, its soaring central spire made it the tallest structure in the world. Though the spire has long since collapsed, the cathedral remains awe-inspiring, with its intricate stonework, cavernous nave, and stained glass windows that flood the interior with shifting light. Its Lincoln imp, a mischievous gargoyle perched high above, has become the city's emblem. Across the way stands Lincoln Castle, founded by William the Conqueror. Within its mighty walls lies a Victorian prison and, most importantly, a rare 1215 Magna Carta, one of only 4 originals in existence. Walking the castle's medieval walls offers panoramic views across the city and the wide countryside beyond. Linking these monuments to the bustling lower city is Steep Hill, a cobbled street so sharply angled it is almost a pilgrimage in itself. Along its climb are bookshops, tea rooms, and independent boutiques, leading into the Bailgate area, where Roman gates and medieval buildings coexist with lively cafes and markets. Together, cathedral, castle, and cobbled streets make Lincoln a jewel among England's historic cities. It is a place where the past is not only preserved but lived in daily, where each stone and lane tells a story stretching back nearly 2 millennia.